Hi guys, and welcome back to my Old School Gunner YouTube channel. How are you all keeping out there, guys? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying your weekend, and I hope you're having as much fun as the Old School Gunners having, guys, because I'm having a great time. Thank you very much, guys, for all your likes, all your subscribes, and all your support. I appreciate it very much, guys. Thank you very much. Please hit that like, of course, guys, and please hit that subscribe, Old School Gunner. I'm doing a live fan camp today, guys. I have a special guest on the show, guys. Another YouTuber. He's got a great channel. Arsenal Alex will be joining me, guys, at 3:30 p.m., guys, British Standard Time. So 3:30 p.m. I'm doing my Old School Gunner fan camp. So do yourself a favor. Also, hello to everybody on YouTube and Facebook. Streaming on I've done this. I hope you're enjoying the show. Yeah, not to be missed, guys. You won't have it. Breaking news coming in, guys. Ben White has arrived in London and is completing his medical at Arsenal, guys. Great news, of course. Our signing of this player, guys. He's a fantastic player. I'm absolutely delighted with the signing, guys. I could not be happier. An absolutely incredible player with Premier League experience. The 50 million price tag, I think, was warranted in this case. He was the best player in his position in the Premier League last season, guys. Stats, assists, you name it, guys. Interceptions. He was head and shoulders above everybody else. Head and shoulders above John Stones. Head and shoulders above Harry Maguire. Incredible talent, guys. He's just back from the holidays now, guys. He's in London and he's doing the business at Arsenal. Absolutely delighted with that signing, guys. Fantastic signing for us. You're just going to crack later on, guys. 3:20 p.m. British Standard Time. Myself and Alex are going to be doing a live stream, guys. Doing a lab on my Old School fan camp. It's episode 3. I'm absolutely delighted to have Alex on the show, guys. It's going to be a fun. Missing this out, guys. Not to be missed. It's going to be fireworks for me. We're both our tenant out. There's going to be fireworks in that show. Well, I'm just going to talk a little bit about this, guys. Of course, the Old Gunner Transfer Daily live edition. Okay, that's just it. Welcome to the Transfer Daily, guys. The show that keeps you up to date with the summer transfers happening at Arsenal, guys. Welcome along live to the show, guys. I hope you enjoyed the game yesterday. The win against Millwall. We played the behind closed doors, beat the team 4-1. It was a very impressive performance for Arsenal in this friendly. It was played at the London Colony, guys. We're maybe playing Flowers against Inter Milan in the Florida Cup, but it was because representatives of Arsenal, representatives of the club got COVID. What can you do? Yesterday's game, Arsenal were very impressive, guys. We all gave a fight in that game, but Arsenal's forwards were scored by Pepe, Chambers, Lacazette, and of course Balogun. The defence was a bit shaky, if I'm to be honest. One ball in particular, none of the back four, none of our midfielders in the box even jumped for it. Millwall got a clean header, guys. It could easily been a goal. So the defensive frailties, guys, they remain. And the goalkeeper we have there, you know, I could see where we're looking at Aaron Ramsdale, guys, you know, as maybe a backup to Leno or the first choice, guys, because it wasn't going too good. Yeah, guys, Ben White has arrived in London. He's ready to do the business, guys. He's getting the medical, signing on the line. Great news for Arsenal, guys. Yeah, good times for us, guys. We made a lot of good signings recently. I'm happy with, of course, we do mention attacking midfielder. We do need that striker, guys. Excuse me. We do need the CAM, and we do need a striker. Absolutely, extremely necessary for us, guys. If we're going to challenge this season, we're going back into the European places, guys. Yeah. A rumour, guys, that is not going away, guys, and I'm going to talk about now, is the whole Tam Abraham situation. Him coming to Arsenal, him not. Alexander Lacazette, what's happening there? he's not a player that I like too much. I think we need a striker of more quality, guys, of better quality. Of course, Alexander Lacazette is not exactly the greatest striker in the world, guys. No doubt about it. If anyone should go when we get a striker, it'd be Lacazette. I would keep. I mean, go. But for me, guys, it's not up to much, guys. He's not up to much. People say they were very impressed with the game with him yesterday. He played very, very well. He'll be against Millwall, guys. He won't do it against Man City. He won't even do it against Brentford in the first game. Check it out. Like I said, people say he had a good performance yesterday against Millwall, guys, in a 4-1 win. But will he be there at the end of the season, guys? The talk is he could be leaving at the end of the summer. Rumours persisting that Arsenal have made it known that they're willing to sell Lacazette to a suitor if they get a good deal. They want to get him off the wage bill. He's on quite high wages, guys. Currently, like around 180,000 a week. He's only got 1 year left on his contract, guys. It's coming towards a critical situation. Either sign a deal with him, guys, give him a contract extension, or we let him go and try to get some money for him now. As I said, the talk now is Arsenal want to get him off the wage bill. He's on these high wages, 180 grand a week. Rumours are that we would be looking to accept £15 million, which does like he was our top goal scorer last season, and in pre-season so far he's very, very sharp. He scored it, Aubameyang hit the bar. But I'm just wondering, guys, what do you think? Is it the right move to be getting rid of Lacazette? I really want to hear from you guys today. The replacement would be Tammy Abraham. He's the one that's at Chelsea, guys. We're hearing that they want about 40 million for him. There's no chance they're going to get that from Arsenal, guys, with our wage structure, guys. Maybe a loan with an option to buy for 30 million. I honestly would go for 20 million with a loan option to buy. 40 million and 30 million, guys. Pay Chelsea like that, one of our rivals. Top dollar for a player like him. People say he's a good player. He's a trade up funds. I don't rate him that highly, guys. I mean, it's the same as what we have. We need better than. If Chelsea are willing to offload him, that says it all for me, guys. He's done well on loan at Swansea and Villa. A good player who's getting better and better. He was in the England squad. He wasn't in there for the Euros, but a good player. But is he better than Alexander Lacazette, guys? I don't think so. They're both completely different types of players. I'd love to hear from you guys on this one. Would you get rid of Lacazette now and bring in Tammy Abrahams, or would you keep Lacazette? Again, one of the things that Mikel Arteta spoke about is experience. Great to bring in low players, but it's good to have some experienced heads in there. He is a bit of a leader on the pitch, Lacazette. He always gives 110%. He always works his socks off, guys, but he is of limited ability. But he was our top scorer, guys. Let's not forget that. I'm torn on this one, guys. I like Tammy Abrahams, but Lacazette looks like he's a good guy in the dressing room. And guys like Chambers as well. Do we lose that amount of experience in one transfer window, guys? I'd love to hear from you guys on it in your comments today. Joaquin Correa is another player that's been linked with Arsenal, guys. He plays for Lazio, guys, in Serie A in Italy. He's a reported fee of 17 million. He's more of a forward player winger, maybe Pepe, if you want to think of it like that. Maybe like a Robert Perez back in the day. Mark Overmars. He's a type of player that we need right now. A wide player, an attacking player. But there are a lot of players for us that can play out wise. Saka to come back, Pepe, Martinelli. But he's been linked to us. And what's going to happen with Joe Willock, guys? Noticeably, guys, he did not actually come on yesterday. Was that just because, I don't know, the manager didn't want to play him in the game? Is there something significant in that? We know that Newcastle, Steve Bruce, the Newcastle manager, has made it clear he's their number one target this summer. They want to bring him in. They're waiting on Arsenal. They want to bring him in, guys. They want to get him, but it's up to Arsenal. They're waiting on the decision from the club. It seems like Arsenal maybe haven't made a clear decision yet on Joe Willock. On Willock. Yeah, we have many targets, guys. They're going to cost a lot of money. Contrary to 250 million available at 100 million, I don't see that money being available at all. I don't think Stan and Josh Kroenke are going to that kind of money, guys. So we're going to have to sell players, guys. And would you sacrifice Willock, or would you keep him after it's such a good loan move to Newcastle? He could be loaned out again to Newcastle for a year, guys. That's a surprising one again. I just wouldn't understand that if that's what we did. I mean, we either sell him or we keep him. The Aaron Ramsdale rumours, of course, they're persisting. 30 million Arsenal are set to be prepared to offer. They were told last week they had already offered it. What I'm hearing, guys, they haven't offered that, but they are very interested in him. They're preparing a third bid for the player, guys. We can see from even yesterday's game that we need a goalkeeper. The two goalkeepers that we had are rookies. We need a goalkeeper in between the sticks. Of course, Leno is coming back, but we need someone that's going to give him serious competition. And competition is always good, guys. Competition is always good. And would he actually come in as the number one, guys, and leapfrog Leno? What do you think, guys? I want to know your opinions. Do you believe that? Do you think he's going to leapfrog Leno if we get Aaron Ramsdale and get him? It doesn't make sense I would pay £30 million, guys, on the number two. Surely he's not coming in to be number two understudy to Leno. Surely he's coming in to be number one. It's going to be fascinating to see what happens with our Ramsdale situation. It is really strange because we seem to be targeting players that the fans are universally not sure of. But Arteta, Edu, they have their mindset, they've done their research, they think he could be the one. Let's wait and see how that turns out, guys. And what about Dennis Zakaria, guys? Dennis Zakaria, the Borussia Mönchengladbach defensive midfielder. He has apparently told Borussia Mönchengladbach that he wants to leave the club, guys. As a matter of fact, it's been confirmed by the boss of Mönchengladbach that Zakaria will sign a new deal and that he does. The Swiss international, he played in the Euros, guys, defensive midfielder. Lots of rumours that Arsenal could move Dennis Zakaria, Mönchengladbach, guys. Swiss international. We do need a defensive midfielder. We do need someone to sort the spine out the team out if Xhaka is good. Just a comment there from Steve TV is going up. Yeah, I'm doing well, Steve. Thanks very much. I wasn't able to be more live stream. I'll be available next week again. The week coming, Steve, if you want me to guest on your show, that would be nice to me. I would appreciate. I always like being on your show. It's entertaining, it's fun, and I have a good time. And that's what life is all about. So thanks for the message. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying this live stream. Warren's team talk comment there. I'm doing well, Warren. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm doing very well. I have a live stream at 3:30 p.m. guys, just to let you know. My Arsenal, my old Skool fan episode 3. I have Arsenal guesting on the show, guys. We're going live at 3:30 p.m. standard time. If you have time, guys, check that out. Myself and Arsenal Alex, a fellow YouTuber. Check his channel out, guys. It's just Arsenal Alex. Do yourselves a favor. He has a very good channel. I also would like now, since we're at Warren's Team Talk, and see the content on screen, guys. Check out his YouTube channel, Warren's Team Talk. And another guy that has just commented, and so I plug that too, guys. Stephen Featley TV, guys. SVTV. Check it out, guys. Check out his channel. It's for a very good cause. He does football. He does Formula 1. Check it out, guys. Do yourselves a favor. He also has a very, very good channel, guys. I guested on his channel like maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm looking forward to doing it again when we can arrange it. So check out his channel too, guys. his YouTube channel. It's a very good channel, very entertaining. He has many guests. Always a good debate, always a good conversation on the football. So do yourselves a favour and check those two channels out, guys. I'm just going to get back straight into it about the transfer, guys, and keep it going from there. So from there, biggest update of the summer. It's going to happen this week, guys. Big gamble. He is very highly rated. Mikel Arteta has pinned a lot of hopes on him coming in, guys. Doing really well for Arsenal. Set to be announced this week. Of course, that's Ben White I'm talking about, guys. I'm really interested in hearing from you today, guys. So keep the comments coming, guys. Thank you for the two guys for commenting. Conrad is not really the best goalkeeper out there, but he will bear no competition, guys. But are they going to pay 30 million just for a competition? 30 million is probably too much when you consider this goal like St. John, for example, would be at the price 2028. But also in competition, if that's what you touch the limit, not for me. If he's coming in for 30 million, guys, or Ramsey, I'd expect it to be our first choice keeper. Yeah. Madison, guys, I'm just going to talk about from Leicester. I honestly don't see that move happen like James Madison. Also the Jordan one, guys. I mean, even less chance that. Sabitzer, Neves, Vasuma. I wouldn't be against that. Good players, all of them. Let's get back onto Lacazette, guys. He isn't that bad. Top scorer last season. He had decisive moments for us in the season. Honestly, Abraham at Chelsea is better than him. We're going to start the season with the same game. I look at Alexander Lacazette, I'm like, is Tammy Abrahams better, guys? I don't believe that. He's good. But is he better than Lacazette right now? I don't think so. Basuma, a must. Yeah. A lot of people out there think this signing is a must signing. My thoughts on it, for me, Owa would be a good signing. Absolutely. He would be a good signing. Owa wants Champions League football next season, guys. And if he wants Champions League football, yeah. That's why Arsenal have gone cold on the Owa deal, guys. He wants Champions League football. We didn't qualify for Europe, of course. The worst things when you miss out on European football, guys, on Champions League. That is a real incentive to get players in. As with Manuel Lockett, guys, and Manuel can tell you the thing is, yeah, we were looking for that figure, but he is the who wants Champions League football. Of course, Italian international and probably suited national Italy. If he stays in Italy and plays with Juventus, yeah. It's unfortunate, guys, that we didn't qualify for Europe. Arteta is 110% to blame. Nobody else. Let's put that straight there. Not if Arteta. I respect any other Arsenal fan. Like I always do, guys. I'm a social person, you know, already. But the reason we didn't get into European football is completely Arteta's fault. You know what I mean? The box team. He was picking the team. He was the formations, guys. And that's how we see things. A comment there from Warren's Team Talk, guys. Like I said, check out his YouTube channel. He's got a very YouTube channel, guys. Check from Warren. What is happening with Xhaka? Has he gone yet? They're humming and hawing about it, Warren, and they're dragging their heels, and there's this going on and there's that going on. It's meant to be creeping closer, but the amount of news you hear is very little. It's like the press are just trying to feed off scraps. I honestly don't know, to be honest with you. It's meant to be close. I believe he's going. But to be honest, it would want to be soon because the club have to make moves anyway. And the money we could get for Granit Xhaka, if he does make that move, as expected, to Jose Mourinho's Roma, AS Roma. If he does make that move to Italy, guys, it would be a big bonus for the club. Get that money in, get that CAM, get that striker we need. Like I said, I don't believe that Stan Kroenke, Josh Kroenke, are really going to give £250 million sterling to the team, to the club to spend. So we need to make money on the guys that we're trying to sell to offset the cost of the CAM and of the striker we need, guys. Yeah, and if that striker came in, I would see Lacazette going out, to be honest. But to get back to the Xhaka thing, I guess that was as good as mine, my friend. It's taken a very long time to sort out the Granit Xhaka situation. What do you guys out there think about it? You know anything else that I don't? What do you think about the whole Granit Xhaka situation, guys? It has been a long, protracted, drawn-out affair. And to be honest, we needed that deal done very fast because we have things to be getting done, guys. Just another shout out about my channel, guys. Please like my channel. Please smash the subscribe. I'm doing my old school colour fan camp episode 3 at 3:30 p.m. today, guys, British Standard Time, with Arsenal Alex. Arsenal Alex, a fellow YouTuber. Check out his channel, guys, at Arsenal Alex. He is going to be on my channel, guys, at 3:30 p.m. I'd just like to pick up another YouTuber. That's Drawn by Dre. He has guested on my channel several times on my old school colour fan camp. I would also like to mention his channel, guys, and recommend it. Drawn by Dre. Check it out. He's an Arsenal fan. 100% football. He does a podcast, guys, the possession-based podcast, where he has a friend join him. I have guested on it once or twice. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, just a comment there about Warren. Yeah, he's very worried by the lack of outgoings, guys. By the way, we're not actually moving players on. I'd have to agree with you. I mean, people like me and you and S. Featley TV, Drawn by Dre, Arsenal Alex, we can talk on our channels until we're blue in the face about the situations, about the players that we need to offload. Granit Xhaka, Hector Bellerin, I mean, Kolasinac. We can talk about these guys till the cows come home, but the club are in charge. There's very little going on in regards to that, and that is a bit concerning. I, like you, am worried because the season is creeping closer. Yeah, we brought in some very good players. It's looking good, but we still need to strengthen and we need to offload these players. I mean, worst case scenario, guys, think of this now. Granit Xhaka is still at the club at the start of the season. Think about that now. We might get 18 million for him. If we don't this time around, it might drop down to 15 million. We should bite the hand off Roma if they offer 18 million for that limited player. He's a nothing player, guys. Get rid of Xhaka, get the money we can for him, and put it towards new signings. I mean to say, guys, worst case scenario, think about it now. Xhaka's at the club next season. My God, I mean, his performances in the midfield, guys, absolutely shocking. So, like Warren, guys, I am a little bit concerned myself, to be honest. What they're doing in there, guys, I don't know. But what do you think about it? It seems very lackadaisical, very slack. They're taking a lot of time in dealing with it. It's taken so much time. The deal should be, I mean, we have to move. Like I've said on previous streams, guys, like I've said on previous labs, I would have had a short list of the players I wanted to bring in a long time ago. I mean, if I was Arteta, before the end of the season, himself and Edu, they should already have a short list of the areas that need to be strengthened and suitable players that can do the job. 3 options at least for each position that needs to be strengthened, guys. In case it doesn't work out, of course, like the Locatelli deal is not going to work out. I mean, that's the way they should have done things. But everything seems to have been kind of put on the back burner, guys, if you want to look at it that way. Everything seems to have to be put on the back burner, has been kind of put to the very back, guys, pushed to the back of the shelf. I mean, they need to be moving forward with these things. That should have been organised a long time ago. They should have known exactly the players they wanted, what positions need to be strengthened, long before the end of the season, guys. It's not like you just finished the end of the season, the Euros coming, you're looking at players there too. Of course you're doing that, but you have a list of players that you already think are going to do the club. What do you think about that, guys? I mean, they do seem to take way too long at that. Liverpool, Spurs, United, Chelsea, Manchester City, they're a bit more proactive. I know they're very fast. Tottenham especially, as much as I hate to say it, they're very fast at getting the signings done, at getting the players in, at getting it. It's a done deal. They don't hang around. It's mentioned, and the next minute the players wearing the jersey. They do things like that. It's very well done by them. And as much as I hate to say it, they do it well. They do it better than us guys. So there you have it. Big thank you to Warren. I hope you enjoyed the show. And thank you for your comments. I appreciate it. And just crack back. It's going to be a very interesting season for us. Will you actually see us finishing the league? What are your opinions? One, I'm going to ask you right now because you're tuning in. What position do you think we're going to the league? Where do you think we're going to? Are we going to get European football? Are we going to get back to that? It's definitely going to be. It's not going to be easiest for us, I believe. To get back into Europe, it's going to be a big challenge. There are many good teams in there. Everton, Aston Villa, Man United, Liverpool, God Almighty, Tottenham Hotspur. We have many. I mean, the competition we're going to have, guys, is going to be incredible. Just a comment coming in, Warren, guys, the Warren's team talk. Channel. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. He says, if that is still a club at the start of the season, it will be a disaster. The reason is because by the time that the season starts, you need to have your squad ready to go. I agree with that. I agree 100%. That's a very valid point. And he's playing in a couple of the friendlies, and I can't understand why. It's going to mean a big deal. Things are going to be mixed up at the start of the season, and we need to know by now what's going to be going on because we need to hit the ground running. We have Brentford away, guys, in our first game of the season. We have Chelsea home, and we have the champions Manchester City away. Those games are tough, I think, believe it or not, people think tough enough, but they're actually tough enough. They have strength in, and Brentford, I think, are going to put in a real performance. First game of the season is always difficult. Then we have Chelsea. Then we have City. I agree with Warren 100%. Definitely, that's the way it has to be. Just another comment from there, guys, I'm going to put up. Yeah, we need the new players integrated in the squad. Exactly. And we need to know exactly the formation, the way we're going to play. We want to get the maximum benefit out of the players as quickly as possible. We can't afford to have a sluggish start and take 3 points from 9 or 2 points from 9 and say, well, the team, they're new, they're starting. They need to be already in place and ready that we can get something out of those games. The team needs to be 100% settled, focused, and committed. There can't be kind of any in between. And if Shaq is still hanging around on scenes, like for me, he's an unsettling presence in the squad. He's an unsettling presence in the team. He's completely deluded as a player. His ideas of grandeur are laughable. He is completely deluded when it comes to his ability and how good he thinks he is. He may have had an okay Euros for Switzerland, guys, before he got sent off and cost the team for diving in like a headless chicken with a reckless foul. He may have had a good Euros, guys, but I don't rate that player at all. And he's an unsettling influence in the squad, in the team. And I wouldn't have him anywhere near the team, guys. Not a million years. He's nowhere near the level of his. Nowhere near the level of Steve Gerrard at Liverpool or Frank Lampard at Chelsea. He's nowhere near the level of the great Patrick Vieira. And let's get that straight. He's nowhere near the level of Mark Overmars, Ray Parlour, Freddie Lundberg, and the one and only, guys, the monster, Emmanuel Petit. Nowhere near the level of these guys. So why are we hanging on to him? I mean to say, like, get what we can from him and get out as quickly as possible. Simple as that. I mean, the player himself, like I said, completely deluded. I don't know. So, this Madison signing, it would be a great signing, but if that does happen, it's going to take time. It's not going to be a quick deal that gets done in a couple of weeks. Tammy Abraham, really? Why are we downgrading ourselves when we have quality player in Lacazette? I agree with that. Yeah, can Tammy hold like that? He can't hold play. Abraham can't hold play like that. Just another comment in there, guys. Some more team talk. The problem with Xhaka is the amount of mistakes he makes. He's too slow, doesn't score enough goals. Yeah, I agree with that, and I don't want to be putting the boot in Granit Xhaka, because that's my favourite team at the moment, guys. Picking on Xhaka, but he definitely is extremely slow. I mean, problem when we lose the ball in his area of the midfield, it's a very sloppy, very bad play. His reaction time to that threat is very slow. As soon as we lose the ball, he's very slow to turn and get back and make a challenge. As soon as we lose the ball in that area where he plays, guys, they're straight onto our back four and they're pressing. And more often than not, it results in a goal for the opposition because of some very sloppy midfield play by Xhaka. But when a mistake is made, when he loses the ball, he can't recover and get time. Other players, they're that bit faster, they can do it, they get on it. He's not the best at that, guys. Not the best by a long shot. Yeah, say no more about it, guys. Yeah, he is too slow. He doesn't score enough goals. He scores a crack man from outside the box, 25 yards against like a nothing team, and people are just all the Xhaka fanboys and all the Arteta fanboys trust the pros and these Muppets. They're like loving it. You know what I mean? You guys, you know. The sooner we get rid of that player, the better. He's a liability, and he's a bad influence in the team. Another comment from Warren's team talk. Well, I think that the likes of Liam Brady that we had in the past is depressing, and he's not fit to lay Liam Brady's boots. Yeah, Liam Brady was a fantastic player. Of course, an Irishman like myself. An Irishman know what time it is, guys. We stand up and be counted on the field. And we're not fixing our blonde hair like Xhaka or getting stuck in and we're doing a business. But yeah, let's keep it strictly on football ability. Liam Brady is one of the greatest players ever to ever kick a football. Not just because he's Irish, like me, I'm just saying that the way it is. He blazed the trail over to Italian football, guys, when it was unheard of. Joined a massive Serie A club in Juventus and blazed the trail and was very successful there. So Liam Brady is a trailblazer, guys. One of the greatest players to ever kick a ball, like I said. Incredible technical ability. Wonderful talent. A bit like Glenn Hoddle, if you want to put it like that. Incredible player. Yeah. We need to get rid of the likes of Xhaka's ASAP. That's all there is about it. Okay, guys. I'm going to get back on with this. Just going to take some water first. Sorry about this, guys. Give a dry throat here. Okay. Yeah, what's happened with my deal? Of course, it's a transfer, guys. It seemed to be the number one target was Vitsuma. No, it's gone quite on that. Yeah. I don't know. Like that. Can't. And they want 40 million for him. Why don't we go as goalkeeper, guys, for Jan Sommer? He's been fantastic for Mönchengladbach, amazing for Switzerland. Jan Sommer is a fantastic goalkeeper. I don't know, Ramsdale. Jan Sommer is fantastic, and I said it in a couple of streams earlier. I mean, yeah. Tammy with Lacazette. Nah. Can't see happening, guys. Can't see happening. Tammy for Lacazette. Nah. People think Tammy is a baller. I think maybe he's a little bit underrated. I think he's what Arsenal need though. At 50 million, guys. I mean, or 30 million on a loan deal. That is too much money for him, guys. And we've done Chelsea too many favours down through the years. I mean, we give it on Giroud, we have taken Cech, Luis, and the worst of all, we've taken Willian. The worst player at the club, the worst player at Arsenal is Willian, without a doubt. So we always seem to get done by Chelsea one way or another, whether we're naive in the transfer market, we're paying for the likes of Tammy Abraham. I mean, 40 million is way too much for him, guys. I know you agree with me there. 40 million is way too much. You know what I mean? When you start guys, check out the channel. He's a good channel. He's an Arsenal fan from way. Yeah. Nice. And for some reason, it's not happening. Okay, try to comment more minutes. Technical issues this business. Technical issues. But yeah, let's comment anyway, guys. There was no talking processes when George Graham came to us. Yeah, there was no talking just in the process. Just in the process, he just delivered titles. So there you have it. Yeah, it's like that. Okay, guys, there we go. All right. Warren's team talking another comment, guys. Mate, stop me on the goalkeeper situation. I'm furious about it. It sums Arsenal, Arteta, Edu up, and the recruitment team at Arsenal in a nutshell. I'd have to agree with that. I mean, there seem to be a lot of knee-jerk reactions going on late in the day. A bit of nervousness is trying to get to their end. Oh God, maybe we need cover. I mean, it doesn't seem too structured. It doesn't seem too planned. Trust in the process. Nah, some other time. Yeah, I think Warren is a bit like myself and Arsenal Alex. We're not the biggest fans of Mikel Arteta, and that's been polite, you know. It's been a tough time for Arsenal fans, there's no doubt about that, guys. We have been on a gradual decline since 2004, since we last were champions. We were champions, guys, 17 years ago. Believe it or not, it's been 17 years now. 17 years is a hell of a long time, guys. Unfortunately, that's the way it's been going for the team, guys. For those of us who can remember, like myself, what it was like to win the league in 2004, it was easy. It's going to be a very long time before we see those kind of heights again, guys, I think. Champions League final in 2006, Champions 2004. But the quality of the players and the team we have, guys, you can't compare it to now. I mean, there's why we are where we are now, guys. I mean, look at the team, look at the squad. In respects to Saka, in respects to Smith Rowe, two absolute warriors for us last season, guys. They put their heart and soul into their team, guys. They gave absolutely everything they had out there. And they upstaged some of the bigger names, guys, and they embarrassed them. Martinelli, another guy who doesn't get enough time, but has been very good for us, guys. And Leno, in fairness, talk of all the goalkeeper now, guys, but Leno, in fairness, he did all right. He did all right. I'm not going to wreck on him too much, guys. It would be unfair. But yeah, it's been a tough time for Arsenal fans, guys. We finished 8th last season. To be honest, we were kind of lucky to finish 8th. We kind of crept into those places, guys, into the 8th position. No European football, guys, for the first time in a long time. And the lack of Champions League football, guys, a lot of players who want to play Champions League not come to the club. Manuel Locke can tell you, like I said, he wants to go to Juve. Champions League football is a must for him. He's an Italian international. It makes sense he wants to play in Italy, guys. Simple as that. And just crack back on with it here, guys. Like I said, I'm actually going to be good again, guys. I have my old school girlfriend at 3:30 p.m. British Standard Time. It's special guest, Arsenal Alex. So check that out, guys. Do yourself a favour. We're talking football, all things Arsenal, transfers, Mikel Arteta, the whole goalkeeper situation, guys. What is going on at the club? Of course, we're going to be talking also about the pre-season friendly, guys. The win yesterday against Millwall, 4-1 we had at London County, Millwall. Check that out. Please like and subscribe to my channel, guys. I appreciate it. I have one video, guys, on my channel. There's like an introduction video when you come on my channel, and it's the Arsenal Museum Stadium Tour video. I recommend this, guys. It's a very good one. I recorded it 2 hours in London with my wife. So check it out, guys. Do yourselves a favor. A very, very good from me and then I will try watching it. On the stadium and museum, there's one video I'd recommend. It would be that. do yourselves a favor, check it out. It's a must-see, guys. That's a tip from the OSG guys. Okay, I'm back into this. Is Ben going to be announced today, guys? I'm hearing it won't be today. It's going to be tomorrow. I don't know. Excuse me. All I heard is that he's doing medical today. So I'd be very sorry if it was fans there I've been talking to guys say that Alexander Lacazette is not clinical enough. Someone gets going like Abraham, not Lacazette. So like for like, yeah, just gonna have a car, guys. Warren's been talking, guys. He's coming again. Check out YouTube channel, guys. Let me check this comment here. Let's get this up for you guys. Warren's team is Leno going from 3 million, bidding 35 million for this guy from Sheffield United, and letting Martinez go at the start of the season. Just gone, yeah. If they didn't think Leno was good enough, why did we sell Emmy? I should 110%. Why did it do it in our space? I've said that in previous videos. I'm going to come down again. We had Emmy Martinez. He has been fantastic in the Copa America. He's played out of his skin. I think he got player of the tournament, actually. A wonderful, wonderful goalkeeper. Why did we let him go? Only to bring this guy in. I mean, it doesn't make sense because Martinez is a fantastic, fantastic goalkeeper. Matt Ryan, another guy that didn't do anything wrong. Solid, dependable, quick reactions, gets down fast. Good shot stopper. Matt Ryan, why did we just let him go? I mean, there's certain things going on, it doesn't seem to make sense. I mean, we sell Leno for Peninsula, like I said. We bid 35 million for this guy from Sheffield United. It's Aaron's in fairness, like, it's not the England goalkeeper, guys. The England goalkeeper, if we were doing that for him, I'd understand it because he's an incredible goalkeeper, guys. If it was the England goalkeeper. But for Aaron Ramsdale, I don't know, guys, it kind of ranks out a bit of desperation or, I don't know, like, disorganized, not quite in tune with what's going on at the club. I mean, what's going on in training, of course, I don't know. I'm not there, guys. Arteta's seen that for himself. But, man, yeah, exactly. We could have got Matt Ryan on a free. Like Warren says here, guys, we could have got Matt Ryan on a free as well. It's madness. Matt Ryan, I mean, he didn't do anything wrong, guys. He was solid, he was dependable, and he was willing. And he's a journeyman, guys. He's an experienced player. He's a grown man. He's not a 19-year-old kid coming into the squad. Definitely the goalkeeper. I mean, goalkeeper is a very important position, guys. I mean, we have to strengthen the defence. We have got Alfred Sambil-Conga in the midfield now. We're looking for a CM and a striker. Now this goalkeeper is turning up. To be honest, I'm more concerned for us is the CAM and the striker role, guys, than the goalkeeping position. That is more of a concern for me. We need to get those players in there. All the work the guys have done, guys, from getting the defenders, the midfielder, that won't come for anything, guys, if we don't have the CEM and the striker. This season is going to be very hard, guys, and I don't want to be negative. No, I'm a very positive person. I'd have to be a positive person to be still supporting Arsenal after all this time, guys, after what the club are putting the poor fans through. But it's going to be a hard season for us, guys. And getting European football back, I mean to say, it's like Warren said, guys, the players need to be already settled in the right positions, and we need to hit the ground running. We need to hit the ground running in the new season. We need to get as many points as soon as possible. No trust the process, none of that garbage. I honestly see Arteta being given one last season, guys. This season, I think, is going to be the make or break for Mikel Arteta. Maybe that's why he's making a bit of money, doing a couple of signings. I mean, some of his performances last season, guys, and some of his selections and substitutions defied belief. I mean, it's like he wanted us to lose. He wanted us to draw. I mean, we weren't pushing on. We weren't being aggressive, nothing. Another comment from Warren Talk, our midfield is a massive issue. Absolutely. It's an enormous issue, this midfield problem we have. The creation is just not there. I mean, I have been vocal about opinions on Aubameyang for part of last season. He wasn't at it. His mind wasn't in it. He was focusing on something else. He wasn't thinking about football, about team, about the results. He was preoccupied with something, whether it was family, I think his mother, he flew over to see her, issues going on, but also our midfield creation. I mean, in fairness to him, he scored a lot of goals all on his own, guys. He just took the one and curled it in. But in fairness to him, we didn't create that many chances. I mean, they need someone creating the chances for the two guys because they're holding the position of striker up front. A lot of the times he dropped deep and he made things happen on his own. Is that happy critical of him last season at times for his lack of goals. I mean, Lacazette was our top scorer last season, guys, not PLM Aubameyang. Season for Aubameyang when he finishes behind Lacazette when he doesn't score as well as Lacazette. Respects to Lacazette as a limited player. Aubameyang with his talent, his ability, when he doesn't finish top scorer, to be honest, it's an underachieved season, and that's what it was. We expect much, much better from him this season, guys. And if that doesn't happen, maybe he needs to be the one to go, and not Lacazette. Yeah, you can't be too nice at this level, guys. It's going to be a very, very hard season for us. We need to be prepared for that. It's going to be a tough start. We need to hit the ground running. Like Lauren said, the team and everything need to be in place. And we can't have people like Granit Xhaka with his move unsettling the squad, because that's all he is, guys. He's just a disruptive influence in the squad, in my opinion. Xhaka, I'm talking about, would have had him out of the club a long, long time ago. And that's all there was about it. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, guys. That's mine. He's a disruptive influence in the squad. Completely deliberate and very little talent. Big ego. Yeah. Say about it. Talk about Abraham, guys. He's still a very young player. He's got lots of improvements to make, but he is a good player. Most Arsenal, I think, wouldn't be happy or wouldn't be ready to see Lacazette go. But if he doesn't renew his contract, we should sell him for a decent price. It's probably not too late to get him. Maybe yet again we're a bit late. You don't renew long contract, guys. You don't renew 5 years or 3. When it's renewed, add a year on. Contract for a year. Keep a year. And gives you time to round and really see who's going to be the next big striker to bring in. If they kind of left it, if they give him an extension, we've then got at the end of next year, at the end of next season, we're looking at replacing him and Aubameyang. Then we can look for that next big striker. But I don't know, to me, a contract extension should be a minimum. Tammy Abraham, if it's a loan with an option to buy, maybe that's very attractive to Arsenal. But 40 million straight out. I've spoken to many other fans, guys, during the week. They don't agree with Ramsdale because of the price. If it was 18 million, fair enough. But the reports are saying 13 million. I mean, they bought him for 18 million, guys. Sheffield United bought him for 18 million on Ramsdale. They're not going to sell him for 18 million. Why would you sell him for the same money? It's definitely going to be 30 million. It's definitely going to be more than that. Tammy is a menace to football. Yeah. People saying he's semi-proven. He's 23, Abraham. Yeah, I think he's a good player. I really do think he's not rated enough. He's underrated, but he's nowhere near the finished article. He has a long way to go. A lot of people out there would take Tammy over Lacazette right now. Yeah. A lot of good, positive things I've heard in the week about Tammy and some other Arsenal fans, other football fans. Yeah. People thinking Edu was clueless. People talking about Joe Willock are going to sell to Newcastle after his impressive loan spell there. Newcastle want him. Steve Bruce wants him. If it's another loan for a year, we should keep him. We shouldn't waste him. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's basically it. I'm going to wrap up the show. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I would like to thank XFeedly TV. Thanks a lot, Stephen, for the comment. I would also like to thank, of course, Warren and Warren's Team Talk. Check out both their channels, guys. Do yourselves a favor. Like I said, Old School Gunner fan cam. I'm going to be going live, guys, in the live stream with special guest Arsenal Alex at 3:30 p.m. British Standard Time, guys. So check that out, guys. I miss it so. I'm really looking forward to Arsenal on the show. It's a long time to get on the show, guys. Episode my Old School fan cam. So check that out, guys. We're going to be live streaming at 3:30 p.m. British Standard Time. I hope you enjoyed watching the show, guys. Thanks again very much, Stephen from SVT TV and Warren from Warren's Team Talk. I hope you enjoyed watching it, guys. Thank you, everybody out there, for tuning in. And see you all at 3:30 p.m. for my Old School Gunner fan cam. Come on, you Gooners.